There we go.
All right, volleyball fans, and welcome back to Huntington Beach, California. This is the AVB.com's presentation of the FIVB 4-star Huntington Beach Open, and we have the darlings of USA Beach. You heard Mark, it's summertime. Summer Ross and Sara Hughes siding out there early. I'm Matty Bishop, bringing you the action for this one alongside 2015 Huntington Beach Open champion Tri Bourne and 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympian Kame Schock. First big test that we've got on hand for the young Americans, guys. This is going to be a difficult match for them.
Absolutely, this is a very strong Brazilian team. As you just saw, Fernanda just absolutely crush that ball sharp angle. She's a big block, she's a big girl, and Barbara is also very good in the backcourt, so this will be a great test.
The Brazilians starting early, working on Summer Ross. Summer with another swing. Oh, she drops the hammer on that
one. Good strong swing to the middle there. Summer's very offensive, very good vision. She's strong. She plays the whole game really, really well. It's fun to watch her.
Another big swing from the Brazilians. Very impressive, very imposing at the net. This Fernanda is quite the player. It'll be difficult for an undersized blocker like Summer to really have a huge impact on her shots.
Yeah, it's going to be about just getting over the net, trying to take your space away, letting Sara do some work in the back. Summer's quite a good blocker. She's a little longer than most people realize because her arms are so long, and she moves quite well at the net. So it's about keeping those hands pressed and over the net.
We had to think about that one. The head referee is going to come down.
Check the ball mark on that shot.
Judging by the reaction, it is in there.
That goes point for the Americans. Somebody's going to go ahead and decide out, going 4-3. Sara Hughes at the service line. Nice swing down the line there. It's going to be the Brazilians with the lead at the turn.
Great pass there by Fernanda, right on her line. And then she turned down the line. It's tough to stop that play.
Sara Hughes playing in her first Huntington Beach event. This event usually takes place in May, oddly enough, same weekend as the NCAA Championship, which has kept her occupied the last few years. This time she's getting to play on the pro side, still playing the first week of May. Her alma mater USC lost their first match yesterday, working their way through the contenders bracket, trying to win, I believe it would be a second or third consecutive national championship for USC. Fernanda with the serve. Nice shot from Sara Hughes. Beautiful set from Summer.
That's such a tough ball to dig when you're hitting it right to the deep corner like that. Yeah, another nice set there by Summer.
Here's Fernanda. They're working on her early. She goes after Summer on the pull, and previous matches I've seen with Summer Ross, it's been a recipe for success against her. This being a new team, some teams might have a hard time picking out exactly what to do against this duo, but Summer's been around, it feels like she's been around forever, and I think she's 25 years old.
Yeah.
Nice up from Sara. Barbara brings Fernanda back to the net. That time on the pull, Summer gets him. Sara on two, Fernanda pops it up. Here's Summer again.
Wow.
Barbara gets a hand on it, but it's out of play, and this is going to be fun, Dan.
Yeah. It's a great pull dig there by Summer. As you said earlier, she does love pulling. She moves really well. She's got one of the best touches on the ball that I've seen. I mean, everything she touches turns to gold, it seems like.
Sara Hughes at the service line for the Americans. Still working for Fernanda. That time she goes over the block of Summer.
Yeah, I think they're going to need to increase the serving pressure a little bit if going after Fernanda. She passes and gets a good set. It's pretty tough to stop her. See if they can ramp it up a little bit here.
So this is one of only 2 matches that we're going to have here on Saturday for AVP.com that are not loser-out matches. This is the winner's side of the bracket still. Winner gets a spot in the semifinals, guaranteed to play tomorrow. Summer gets a touch on that one. Sara, nice job keeping it alive. Here comes Fernanda on 2. Left-handed poke. Summer pops it up, but Sara is asking a lot of her to try and run that one down after she made the play previous. Nice pickup. Sara Hughes, that's about as good as it gets right there. Nice shot by Hughes over the top there. I was talking. Working through. We've got Triborn on the broadcast here. Not sure if you can hear him or not. He's saying some really, really genius stuff.
As always.
As always. Sara Hughes, beautiful dig there. She cranks around Fernanda off the block. Summer will get a swing here. Oh, and Fernanda says absolutely not. One of the things I love about the Brazilians is the fire and the emotion that they play with. We've talked about this a lot. They wear their hearts on the sleeves through the course of this match. Big swing from Summer, bigger block from Fernanda.
Yeah, that's a big rally win by them. A couple good digs, couple good blocks. This is going to be a good one. And fire and intensity is fun to watch, you're right.
Here's Sara. Nice shot. She goes off speed after the pulling blocker.
It's a great pass on that serve as well. Gave Summer a good opportunity to put her up and made a good cut shot.
Summer Ross, a top 5 setter in the world on the beach tour?
Definitely. She's got some sweet hands. She's very aggressive with them and just super good ball control. Even her bump setting is always there, it seems like. So she's a very good setter, but she's also, I think, probably one of the best players in the world at offensively going on 2. She'll take a lot of pressure off Sara, I think, here and there by using the offense on 2, so look for that coming a little later in the match. And she loves to be aggressive.
We saw a lot of that from her in Fort Lauderdale when she was partnered with Brooke Sweat. Brooke and Lauren still alive in the contenders bracket of this one. Summer and Sara got the better of them in 2 sets yesterday, a 21-13 and a 22-20. Barbara with the set for Fernanda. It's tight, and she pushes it up over the top and out of play.
Unforced error there by Fernanda. Had the right idea, but just missed it.
Set seemed to put her into a little bit of a tough spot. Service ace from Summer Ross. The Americans take the lead here.
That's a smart serve. She kind of served it pretty quick after the whistle. Fernanda maybe hadn't been quite recovered yet from that error, and smart, quick swing there.
Fernanda going for the cut. Nice pickup by Hughes. Comes Fernanda. Yeah, that was trouble. Summer got caught in kind of no woman's land. I don't think she realized that there was a touch on the block, and that was going to come back on 2.
Yeah, fortunate play there for Brazil a little bit. USA almost got another steal there. But it looks like they're starting to get a beat on Fernanda a little bit.
Beautiful conditions here in Huntington Beach. Barbara's serving. Take the technical timeout after this rally. Summer off the block. Barbara running it down. Can't get it back. And it's going to be Sara and Summer 11-10 at the technical timeout. Thanks for joining us, everybody, here on AVP.com. I'm Matty Bishop alongside Kame Shock, and I promise we'll get you Tri-Born on this broadcast eventually.
Love that effort there by Barbara. She's going for that ball. That's well out of the court on a tool, and I mean, when you're against her and she's going for those balls, you know she's giving it for everything. So it kind of makes you think a little bit when you're siding out. Got to make perfect shots to score against them.
Fast and reliable internet speed. You can play games, win prizes, and
got another big day of beach volleyball here.
Frontier
Brought to you by Frontier Communications.
Sponsor row. Make sure to check them out at frontiersocal.com. And follow Frontier SoCal on Instagram to keep up with the latest events and opportunities to win prizes. Frontier Communications. Coming out, Sara will serve 11-10.
Coming out of the technical timeout, Sara Hughes.
See if they keep it on Fernanda here. They've been going at her most of the match.
Fernanda down the line. What a dig by Hughes. Transition shot right at the pulling blocker. Great vision from Sara Hughes to see that opportunity.
It's a great play. What a dig, and she puts it away.
So smooth, so confident in transition. Fernanda, Summer gets her. Nice pickup by Barbara. Off the net, the lefty shot up over the top, and that's a nice kill from Barbara. She's been quiet so far here.
Yeah, she's not seeing many serves, so she's got to keep them in different ways. You know, that's a good shot. Looks like the USA's game plan is to go after Fernanda and try to take her hard shots away. She's maybe a little more predictable, but more physical, and Barbara's going to be a little bit more crafty, shooting the ball around a little bit more of a pain to play against.
Trickler ace for Fernanda there.
Right again, it's 12-12.
Fernanda swats at that one. Summer picks it up, gets another swing. Barbara can't handle too much. Summer Ross. Is it possible to have too much, Summer Kane?
I don't think so. She's
this
such a great girl, and she does everything so well, and as you can see there, she can bring a lot of heat as well, so she's got all the skills.
I come from the Seattle area, and we always want more Summer.
Yeah.
There's Summer Ross, of course, ties to the Pacific Northwest. She spent her freshman year indoor NCAA at the University of Washington before she transferred to play beach at Pepperdine before she decided, you know what, I can make a decent amount of money playing on the FIVB Tour. Sara with another dig. Nice shot by Sara Hughes. Good vision again. I have to say, early on here, that's the thing I'm most impressed by with her, is that she's seeing open court really well.
Yeah, especially in transition. It's easy to go up and just bang those balls, but when you're seeing that defender in the angle and you shoot that ball line, that's a huge play.
Nice shot from Fernanda there. She drops it right on the tape. Extremely even here.
Yep. Pardon me? USA seems in control a little bit, in my opinion. I mean, Brazil's making a couple plays here and there, but the U.S. girls are controlling the ball a little bit better.
Nice touch by Barbara. Another great shot from Sara, and we're going to switch sides 15-13. This is the future of women's beach volleyball I'm in. This is a lot of fun to watch.
U.S. got to keep pressing here. Brazil, we know, can push back, so got to keep pressing, make a couple more points.
Summer going deep on Fernanda. Nice pass from her. She gets a swing and hammers that one down the line.
And those are the plays that you give them here and there. You know, if she makes a perfect pass on a tough serve like that, and she has that much court to swing at, then she's going to score at times. So you can't win them all.
Fernanda steps back to serve. She misses, leaving the door open for the young Americans.
It'll be interesting to see if they switch over to Barbara at any point here towards the end of the set. Try to sneak one or two off of her.
Swing into the seam.
Yeah, Fernanda's finding her rhythm a little bit. This is a tight first set.
Going to Sara now. Nice shot, pick up by.
Big pickup by Barbara there.
Yeah,
pushing Fernanda up on 2. That's just a smart play.
Yeah.
It's a veteran play. I mean, you got no chance defensively if Fernanda's going to be up at the net like that, able to swing her hardest.
See if they continue to work on Sara here. It was Summer early. Yeah, they're going after Sara. And she pounds that one through the block of Fernanda. Nice side out from Sara Hughes.
Great high swing off the hands.
Saw her vision earlier. There's just a little bit of a grind it, gut it out type of play there.
Yeah, sometimes swinging high and hard is the way to go.
She is the real deal. All the sponsors want a piece of her. She is something to behold. The long future in front of her in women's beach volleyball. But a tough match ahead of her right here today. These next 4 points will be telling about the ability of this young team to really close and keep their focus when the pressure's on.
Yeah, these are the situations you want to be in as a young team against a top Brazilian team. See what you can come through with here. It's a big leave there, just out of bounds.
Big miss. There she was.
That's an inch. That's
yeah.
a good. That's close.
Really close. Really gutsy serve. You're going to get those aces sometimes, and you're going to be glad you did, and other times, not so much. So there's your answer. They go after Barbara. She catches Summer on the pull.
And it's a good call in that situation. I mean, Fernanda's been in rhythm, and they go to Barbara, and I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity there for Summer. She made a good read, made a good pull, and she could have had that. She might want that one back. But hopefully they can rebound with a side out here.
Barbara with the serve. Drifting left-handed serve to Hughes. She goes up off the block. Fernanda has to push it over and can't control it. It's out.
Another big side out. We still need to earn at least 1 to win this set, so see if they go back to Barbara here or stick to Fernanda, the game plan.
Goes after Barbara. Fernanda runs it down. Whoa, nice play and a heads-up play by Summer Ross.
You got the defender at the net. You got Fernanda chasing a ball down, and just a quick on 2. That's going to score. That's a really smart play by Summer and a great serve.
Good recognition that the ball was coming back over. Sara was there in plenty of time. Really nice heads-up play from the young Americans.
Yeah, that's massive to go up 20-18. Now time to close.
Today's FIVB 4-star Huntington Beach Open is presented by the AVP. Some help from the Kona Brewing Company, Kona Deep Water. Man, Kona is having a rough weekend. Our thoughts are definitely with all of our AVP fans, friends and family out on the big island of Hawaii. Volcanoes are unpredictable at best, and they're in a rough situation.
Yeah, that's tough. See if the U.S. can close here on this next play.
Sara Hughes has got the Brazilians right where she wants them. She's at the service line. She goes to Barbara. Big swing and a miss, and the Americans take set number 1.
Big smart plays by them to switch it over to Barbara. Fernanda was in a really good rhythm, and sometimes that works really well. You kind of ice one player for the full set, hit him when the pressure's on, and it's a really difficult situation for Barbara to side out.
It's a big left-handed swing by Barbara, just a little too long. The margin of error is really slim. One of the differences on the FIVB tour from the AVP, or especially college, no coach is allowed in the box on the FIVB. So even though the AVP banners are up all over the place, Jose Loyola, who is coaching Sara and Summer at this point, not allowed into the box. Here's Kona Deep, sponsor of the AVP tour.
Remarkably pure, deep ocean water is responsibly harvested and brought to the surface where salt is removed. With naturally occurring electrolytes and minerals, Kona Deep keeps your body hydrated, balanced, and performing just as it was intended.
Here we go, the beginning of set 2. Sara Hughes still at the service line.
Fernanda, 1-0.
Nice shot low middle there by Fernanda.
So now we're going to see the experience of the Brazilians. They've certainly been in situations similar to this. They'll know how to recover and how to collect. It'll be up to the young Americans to know how to come out, keep momentum, and put this match away. And that's a great start to it. The cutty from Sara Hughes.
Nice smooth side out on a perfect set from Summer Ross.
Summer Ross is the first women's player, because I largely watched the women through the Carrie and Misty era. She's the first women's player who I remember looking at and going, oh my God, she handsets everything.
Yeah. And there just really aren't that many females that that do that so aggressively. So it's a big advantage for Sara really to play.
Big swing from Barbara, the Brazilians. Out strong here in the start of set number 2, and the ace from Fernanda as she gets a little help from the tape right into the seam.
Possibly a little miscommunication there. I think Sara might have thought Summer was jumping in for that. That's tough. Gotta side this one out now.
Sara takes this one. High line over the top, and Barbara can't get there. So we've seen the cutty. That opens up the high line. Nice use of the shots by Hughes.
Yeah, Barbara was on that ball, but Sara did a really good job of hitting it perfectly into the corner, so it made it so difficult that she couldn't quite get it.
Full layout. So much athleticism on the court right now. All 4 players extremely athletic. Here's Barbara. Oh, and Summer funneled it right to Sara. It was just a little too hot to handle.
It's a heavy swing. Here's the replay.
Oh, chin music there. She gets the hands up. Our girls up north call that saving the pretty. Summer on 2. We know she's good at it. She's been selective with it so far.
Yeah, she sees the court so well. It's just kind of a nice way to give Sara a little bit of a break. She's getting served a lot of balls and also makes the defense think a little bit. Do we really want to serve her if Summer's going to go on 2?
Summer going after Fernanda. Nice shot over the top of the block. Summer got a finger on it.
Brazil siding out well here to start the second set. We knew they were going to push back, so USA is going to have to stand strong here.
Summer now. Nice swing from Summer Ross, and she is swinging with a heavy paw today. I like the way she's hitting the ball.
Absolutely, and it's tough as a defender because she has that little cut shot, those short shots. So Barbara's got to step up a bit. So when she swings high and deep, that's a really tough ball to dig.
Sara misses long on that one.
she's going for it. I like that play. I mean, Brazil's been siding out. Got to try to ramp it up a little bit at times.
Get the jump top spin from Barbara, working on Sara. Perfect pass from her. She hammers it off the block of Fernanda. Pick your poison with these Americans right now.
That's a good high and hard swing. Fernanda wasn't happy about that. She got tooled a little bit, but I think she might have been a little late.
It's 2 misses in a row. There's a line that you've got to walk if you're the Americans. You got to keep them under pressure, but you can't leak points.
Yeah, here's the replay of that. It's aggressive, but like you said, you don't want to miss 2 in a row.
Sara, Fernanda pulls, and I think Sara saw it, tried to adjust a little too late and missed.
Yeah, it's a good look by Fernanda. I mean, giving it a late pull makes Sara think a little bit, thinking I need to hit this a little bit harder. She's pulling. It's important to mix up your defensive plays.
Summer, another nice set for Sara, and she goes cross court with the hammer.
And that's a nice confident swing. She missed that one the previous play, and to come right back to it and swing hard to that sharp angle, that's a real good swing.
It's one thing I always look for in a young player, how fast do they forget their mistakes?
Absolutely.
Can't let a mistake stay with you. Sara Hughes shows right there that she lets them go quick. Barbara, tough pass from her, nice set from Fernanda. Sara with the dig, back across. Fernanda now. Nice swing down the line by her.
Great dig there by Sara. Just got to stick with it at this point. You know, looking for a run at some point, try to get back right back with them.
Barbara. Summer jumps into the seam. Swing across, Barbara gets it out of the net, Fernanda. Looking Barbara, little left-handed poke, and she caught Sara.
It's a big defensive stop there.
Sara was leaning the other direction. Summer's gonna take a timeout as the Brazilians open up a little bit of a lead here in set number 2.
We're looking at court number 1.
Young team will go sit down, compose themselves. Got to be impressed with how they're playing so far, not only today, but in this tournament. They've really, on home soil, it's a big event, first of its kind, 48-team main draw, and they've looked cool all weekend long so far.
Absolutely, they're playing some really strong ball. Good time here to take a timeout, kind of reset a little bit, come out of this timeout refocused and ready to take the next one. I mean, they're very much in this set. It's not, there's no way it's even close to being over. So just comes down to making a side out and getting back there and starting to go to work on defense.
So difficult at this level to earn the points with your serve, and it's going to be a tall order for the young Americans. We've seen them going for it here early in set 2, and it's bit them a little bit.
Yeah.
Barbara at the service line. And she, oh my, Fernanda missed one there. Sara Hughes gave it up on the overfeed. Fernanda got a little bit too excited, I think, and missed by about 3 inches.
That's a big break. See if they hit Fernanda here.
Sara goes right after her.
That's a big bounce back from that first miss. Same shot down the line. She wasn't going to let it happen twice. That's a veteran player.
Here comes Sara again. Nope, Summer on 2. She goes through. Nice swing by her there.
Nice fast shot in the corner. On a really good pass as well by Sara.
Comes Barbara. Roll shot over the top. Oh, I thought Sara had a good first step to it. She thought better of it.
Yeah. Possibly had a chase on it, but elected not to go on that try.
Here's Sara. Nice high line shots. They'll go into the technical timeout, down 3. 9 for the Americans, 12 for the Brazilians. I'm Matty Bishop alongside Kame Shaw, bringing you the action here on AVP.com. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We've got a full host of matches through the course of the day today. It is Elimination Saturday. This is one of only...
The Kona Oasis is officially open, ladies and gentlemen, and they are flowing just outside Stadium.
Kona Brewing Company bringing us this Elimination Saturday, one of only 2 events that we have here on Stadium Court that is not an elimination match.
However,
we had Aloha Friday yesterday. We need, it's really Aloha Saturday today because their teams are going to be going home.
Check out the Kona Oasis to get yours.
Outside look at the Huntington Beach Open. There's the Kona Brewing Company Beer Garden. That's a pretty cool place to be, let me tell you. You're right next to the action. They've got a really cool vibe down there. Super cool vibe here in Surf City, USA. Tons of people rolling in today. It's going to be a fantastic Saturday afternoon. If you're in the Southern California area, get down here, have some fun with us. If you're not, stay with us here on AVP.com. We've got more action coming up for you. Summer Ross with the serve. She's working on Barbara now. Barbara's straight to the seam, and the Brazilians look to have collected and composed very well after what was not a perfect set 1 for them.
Yeah, they're siding out at a really high clip right now. Passing and setting well, and it's been tough for Sara and Summer here to get a stop. At some point, they're going to have to make one.
Summer now. She's been taking the seam. She goes off the outside hand of Fernanda there. Nice swing by her.
Yeah, it's important here to just keep swinging high, keep siding out. You know, their breaks are going to come. Just kind of stick with it. It's still early in the set.
Barbara. Ooh, tight set. I thought Summer had a good chance to lock that one up, and Barbara gets the big swing through.
Yeah, she snapped that high and deep. It's a tough ball to stop. Summer maybe not pressing quite as much as she could on that, though. It's a break for the Americans. I think Summer's got to go for her serve here a little bit. They're passing and setting a little bit too well and in such good positions to side out. See if they can steal one here.
Nice serve outside shoulder on Barbara. And again, she goes right past the block of Summer Ross.
Yeah, they're in very good rhythm right now. You can tell. I mean, Brazilians, they get millions of reps, it seems like, every year. And right now, they're passing and setting so well that it's tough to make any defensive plays.
It's been one of the talking points of Summer Ross's early career is she big enough? Does she need to make the transition to playing defense? Can she be a blocker at the elite level? Nice shot by her there.
And I think she's proven that she can. I mean, she can be very effective at the net. She's also one of the best pole diggers in the world too. So, yeah, they have a bright future ahead of them, this team.
Fernanda going wide to the pin. Sara's got it. Nice pickup by her. She goes after Fernanda on the pole. Nice dig. Oh, and Summer on cue. Barbara picks it up, though. Summer touches another one. Set for Sara, and Sara converts. What a rally. What a point for the Americans.
Amazing rally there. You know, the Americans have been patient. They've been waiting and waiting and finally just got a huge play. Hopefully that changes the momentum a bit in their favor. Let's see if they can go on a bit of a run here. Nice block there. Great dig by Sara as well. That's exactly what you want to see at this point of the game. That's a crucial 15-13 side switch. 16-12 is a little bit deeper of a hole to come out of, so they've definitely got a shot here in the second.
Who do you serve right now, Kevin?
I think you bring it right back to Fernanda. I mean, they just scored one on her, making good plays defensively. She made a cut shot that Sara got, so let's see what she can do here.
They go to Barbara. Middle of the court, and she hammers that down the line.
That to me is a bit of a mistake. I mean, you make one big play on the left sider. You know, Barbara's been in rhythm, swinging high and deep with the left arm, and I think Sara might want that one back.
They started going after Fernanda almost exclusively and have switched up. I'd say the majority of the serves are going to Barbara at this point.
Yep.
Deep corner, Hughes. Beautiful hands from Summer Ross.
Yeah, you get the feeling playing these Brazilian teams. I haven't seen them play a ton myself, but I mean, they both can get into really good rhythm siding out. So I think it's important. Serve one player 2 or 3 balls. If they're in rhythm, I think switch it up.
Barbara again. Sets tight. Summer gets hands on it. Fernanda covers. Fernanda will get a swing. Oh, and Sara broke early on that one.
You saw that veteran play by Barbara there. Set's coming really tight, so she just recycles it, a little pokey off the block, covers it. That's a very, very strong play, saving a point.
It's a play that's really common, especially in the men's indoor game, to just reset off the block like that. Not so much in women's beach. It's a nice play.
Yeah.
Summer goes right at Fernanda. I would make the argument that that was not a hard-driven ball or reactionary in nature, but Summer and Sara not the arguing type.
Yeah. It looked a little percussive to me. I mean, might have been arguable, I think. Maddie would have been arguing.
Maddie would have argued.
On the court.
Of course, if I was on the other side, I'd say I didn't use my fingers, so there's no finger action. What are you calling it?
Yeah.
I can argue both ways.
There's a lot of things you can argue.
Fernanda with the serve. Sara, oh, what a delay on that cutty. She just holds and looks and then goes.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Fernanda's peeling. Tough to turn one way and then turn the other way because she was kind of pulling more into the deep angle, and when you get the cut shot, that's a tough ball to get.
Fernanda now. Way wide. Pokes it up over top. Sara picks this one up. Looking for a real point here. Hughes at the blocker again, and she gets Fernanda. Nice play by the Americans. Nice heads-up play by Sara Hughes. And a timeout for the Brazilians.
It's a big play. You almost wonder if the game plan here from Jose is to swing at the pulling defense every time. I mean, Fernanda's kind of moving her feet a little bit. She's not quite set when she's making the pull move. So hitting the ball at the blocker while pulling is sometimes the very best option because the defender obviously is waiting in the court, waiting in the angle to make that play. So smart shot there by Sara.
Take a look around. There's an excellent crowd here. Right behind us, we just finished a really nice breakfast in the Club AVP Lounge. They always bring it with regards to the food. If you're going to go to an AVP event this summer, Club AVP, you get here for breakfast, then they'll serve you lunch, and then you can have your cocktails and hang out on the deck and watch beach volleyball all day. There's very few things in the world that are nicer than Club AVP seats on the AVP Tour, except for Club AVP seats on the FIVB Tour.
Gotcha. Or the mixed AVP, FIVB, Club AVP, FIVB spot is the place to be.
I like it.
Hopefully that wasn't confusing.
Can we turn that into a hashtag?
I think you can turn anything into a hashtag these days.
I'm not sure anyone would ever type it twice. Sara with the serve, going after Barbara. Oh, and she beats him down the line and came. There it is again. They had Fernanda on the ropes. They had her literally sitting on her backside after that rally before the timeout. They come out of the timeout and they go right at Barbara.
Yeah, I mean, I know that they made some stops to end the first set on Barbara, but she's making some really good plays side out wise. So they're really sticking to their game plan. Their game plan is Fernanda here. Or, I mean, sorry, Barbara.
Sara Hughes, nice swing from her.
Caught Barbara moving a little bit in the backcourt. It's a nice deep swing.
It's good reach. That ball was a little bit behind her.
Yeah. Saw her come in a little too early on the approach, possibly. Set might have drifted a touch.
She had to get really, really long and adjust that angle with her wrist. Here's Fernanda now. Oh. Summer at the net, and she gets her. Summer Ross.
Big play. Now, at this point, you think you got to stick on Fernanda here, see if you can sneak another one, tie the game up.
Fernanda. Here's Summer again. Summer gets hands on that one. Barbara cleans it up. Nice cover from her. Barbara with the swing. I thought Sara had a chance at that. She just didn't quite see it.
It's a good swing off her shoulder. Nice touch there by Summer Ross, though. I mean, it's a good, smart serve. She had almost had another block there. Got to keep chipping away here. Get one side out and go for it again.
Fernanda serving for set point here in set number 2, trying to force a third set. She does not.
That's big. She's feeling it a little bit. You can see it. I think you got to hit her here.
Yeah, Sara went to Barbara last time. I think you've got to go after Fernanda right now. She does, but she misses. It was aggressive.
And we're going 3.
Yeah, sometimes you're hitting a nice deep serve, and honestly, sometimes that ball drops with the wind. Sometimes it doesn't. It's a tough break right there.
Tough break for the Americans. Great break for us, Kane. We get bonus volleyball on this one. Set number 3. This is going to be a lot of fun here on AVB.com. So we take a look at the coin toss. Summer Ross, the team captain of the Americans.
Coming up next, USA, Canada.
Yeah, we're in for a good third set here. What a match so far. See if the young Americans can overcome the deep and veteran presence of the Brazilians have. These girls are 32 and 30, and we're looking at the American girls who are, you know, almost a decade younger.
So we talked earlier in the broadcast, the biggest test so far for the new American team. I think they finished 9th in Xiamen in China. It was their first event together. There's been so much buzz about these girls. This is their first big test here in Huntington Beach. How's it look so far?
They're looking really, really strong, and I do believe they were 5th possibly in Xiamen, but I'm not 100% sure. But they look good. They're a young, physical team, good ball control. They can make plays defensively. They can serve tough. I think they have all the skills to make it here, but it's going to be about being able to do it under pressure. And this is the experience that they need. These are the moments that you want to be in. Third set against a top Brazilian team. This is where you learn how to play in all of those different situations.
Sara Hughes will start at the service line. Summer Ross at the nets. Sara serves Fernanda. And Summer gets her.
Great block there. Saw her take a little step there and press over the net that time. Nice block by Summer.
Now to Barbara. Oh, late pull by Summer. Great pickup by Sara. Swing from the middle of the court. Here's Barbara, chance to convert. Oh, and she gets it off the block and out. What a pickup by Sara Hughes.
Great dig by Sara Hughes, and a little bit of a fortunate swing there by Barbara. Kind of off the tape, kind of off the forearm. Could have gone either way there, I think.
Hughes now. Oh, Summer. Oh, I think she just missed. Oh.
That was very close.
The line judge waited a long time, then called it in. Poor effort by the line judge at best, but the up ref is going to change that. Geez.
That's too close for me to call. I mean, you can see the ball mark. It looks like it could have caught it, but I personally didn't see the line jump. That's a break. That's a break for the Americans for sure.
Yeah, I think so. The line judge took a long time to think about that one. We've seen a number of calls overruled this week by the up refs. He's sticking with his line judge.
Here's the replay.
Super slow-mo. Oh, I think that's a break for the Americans.
It's close. It's a 50-50 ball, and you know the referees are supposed to trust the linesman, and he seems quite sure about it. So
Fernanda seems quite sure of the opposite.
Yeah.
The Brazilians in the crowd are quite sure it was out. The Americans in the crowd are happy that it was called in.
That's one where you look at each other and say, we'll take it.
Hey, they're going to go against you too. It all evens out.
Yeah. They're still mad. I think it's important to kind of, if you're Brazil here, you need to kind of let that go. Get over it, play the next play. You don't want to give up any runs here.
Fernanda at the service line. She goes to Sara. Good hands from Ross, and that one's out. Thought Sara had the cross court pretty open there.
Yeah, she just missed that down the line. You can see the Brazilians are a little fired up here. That might have got them a little excited here.
Aggressive swing from Sara. Barbara all over that cross-court shot. Sara all over that one, but can't pop it up. It was more straight back at Summer.
So Brazil's responded with a couple huge plays. Barbara making a nice dig there. Fernanda, that was a fantastic set. Kind of tough time getting her feet to that ball, but she kind of laid it right up to the net there for Barbara to take a big swing.
Sara. Cuddy this time, she cuts it too sharp. And so the Brazilians going after Sara Hughes here in set number 3. It's a big moment for her. The Americans are going to take a timeout, talk this over a little bit.
I think that's a smart call. I mean, it's real early here still in the 3rd set. You need to focus on just getting one side out and starting there over from there. They know they can make stops on this team. They've been making a lot of stops, and you just need to kind of get that momentum back and chip away at this Brazilian team.
We've seen these two, and you know, in the social media era, you kind of see things differently. We've watched these two through their Instagram accounts, sort of developing team chemistry. The one post that sticks out to me is the two of them sitting somewhere, I think it was in China, singing Taylor Swift songs together.
Yeah, they seem like they're just best friends, and I think a natural fit to play together. And I mean, obviously Sara had a really great run with Kelly Clays, but I think her and Summer are just, you know, chemistry's there, the friendship is there. They want to do this a long time together. There's no way you make that move if it's not a long-term partnership, I believe. So.
Well, and if you go into battle with someone that you know, that you trust, that's going to be there for you, win or lose, that's a huge advantage at this point in the game, you would think.
Absolutely. Need a side out here.
Here's Sara. Touch off the block. Fernanda's going to have to send this one over. Sara will get another chance. Nope, Summer's going to take that. Barbara, easy dig. Off the net a little bit, lots of room to work with. Great pickup by Sara Hughes. She comes back off the block, and that's a wonderful play by the young Americans. That's
a massive side out. You need that one. A couple big plays to extend the rally, and Sara with a nice swing off the hands there of Fernanda. See if they can sneak one here. I mean, that was a good long rally. Fernanda's trying to buy a little time. She looks a little tired. What a match this is, though. High-level ball.
Both of these teams will still be alive no matter what happens. One of them will be through to the semifinals tomorrow. The other one will have some more work to do this afternoon. So the official had not beckoned for serve yet. Sara started her service motion, got a little frustrated that the Brazilians were stalling, and decided to serve anyway. Now she's going to serve for real. To Barbara. She hammers that one cross court. She's been automatic.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time she's missed a side out.
She looks confident, she looks strong.
I think at this point, you know, try to sneak some from Fernanda and serve her tough. Barbara's in real good rhythm.
Summer has to chase that down. Sara in the middle of the court. What a cut!
It's a difficult shot to make. She's way inside, a little off the net, and she wrists away down the line. Fernanda did not expect that to come that sharp to the line.
Well, she had Fernanda pulling kind of slowly there, definitely turned the direction. That's a really, really nice play by Sara Hughes. Fernanda with the set for Barbara. It's drifting. Summer gets a big piece of it and sends it back down the line. Summer Ross.
Fantastic play there by Summer Ross. I mean, if you're going to go at Barbara, you got to serve her tough. And that was a really tough serve down her line. Got her to extend her approach a little bit and got a good piece on the block. What a play.
Again down Barbara's line. This set a little further off the net gives her some room to work with there. And that's got to be the strategy for Fernanda, setting her. Keep her off the net, give her room to work around Summer.
Yeah, that's a nice set. Fernanda's got a lot of good ball control for her size.
She's Brazilian.
Yes, they all do.
Oh, Sara thought about it a long time, it looked like.
Yeah, tough ball there. It was drifting off a little bit. Sara came in a little bit too in front of the ball. It's important, especially if there's a little bit of a wind, it's important to wait behind the ball, keep it in front of you so you can see the court, you can also hit. That one got away from her.
Comes Sara again. Oh, Summer swings through. Here comes Fernanda on two, and she drops it. Sara rattled a little bit.
Huge play there. I mean, she's not showing it. I think she's making good shots. Like, that's a good swing. It's an unlucky play off the block, and Barbara made a fantastic dig. You just got to look at them and say nice play on that. And it's really important that you come back and make this side out though.
Good pass. Here's Sara. Nice swing. That's a confident swing.
Yeah, that's a big play. Need to start generating some plays defensively here. That's all there is to it.
An amazing opportunity for a young team like this in Huntington Beach on home sand to be playing at this level and this caliber, making these kind of plays.
Huge experience for them. It's such a big tournament.
Fernanda running wide. Summer's up. Oh, Sara gets it. Summer digs it out of the net. Fernanda's going to get another chance. Off the net this time. Sara better dig. Summer with a good set. Fernanda's down and she can't recover. And Fernanda looks injured. That's not a good sign for the big Brazilian. She stayed down on the initial one for a second.
What effort there. That was unbelievable. Here's the replay of that swing. Sara Hughes fired up, ripping that ball. I like that play in transition. Couple amazing digs. Summer with a lot of mobility there to get to that ball. See if they can sneak another one.
Got to go after Fernanda here. Yep. Tight. Oh, so I thought Summer had her. Barbara, though, she's tricky. She is slippery.
Yeah, that's a great pass by Fernanda. Under pressure, putting Barbara right up.
She's still not moving well. She doesn't look quite right, Fernanda.
She might have tweaked something on that last play.
She came down funny on the sideline. Tight when Summer resets off the block. Sara gives her a better set. Free ball from Fernanda. She's not moving well at all.
Bad unforced error there. Got to keep that ball in play.
She did not get off. She knew she had the touch on the block, but she just didn't get off the net on transition. She stands and waits to see what Barbara's going to do, and that's a tough spot to be in. They go right after, and Summer with the ace.
Regardless of whether or not she's hurt, she's feeling the pressure, and I think the U.S. have figured that out a little bit. She's the girl right now to go for.
Nice
serve over there.
By Summer Ross.
That's such a tough serve. That's right over her shoulder and drops in the baseline.
And we've seen them miss. We've seen them miss 3 or 4, and they're, man, that's guts and courage to step back to that line and take that rip. Know that you're in this. You've got to play at that high level. Very impressive stuff from the young Americans. Brazil trying to collect themselves. They still have the advantage here in set 3. Granted, it's down to 1 point.
Summer Ross, that's just a very clutch serve. She's ice cold, man. She doesn't feel pressure, I feel like. She's always smooth and steady, and whether it's the end of a game, beginning of a game, middle of a game, she's there. She's always going to bring it.
Speaking of bringing it, these stands are full of AVP fans. It's still, I don't think it's even noon yet, but it's Cinco de Mayo, so perhaps all rules are off with regards to having a good time in Club AVP, heading down to the Kona Brewing Company Beer Garden. It's a fantastic day to head down to Huntington Beach, catch some of the best volleyball in the world. If you can't get to Huntington Beach, sit back, grab a beverage of choice, and join us right here on avp.com. We've got plenty more great volleyball coming up. Fernanda, not much explosion there, not much jump, but a really smart veteran roll shot over the top.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Didn't look like she was storming in like she had been. It's kind of a bit of a tell on defense.
Even just watching her walk to take the serve, she's ginger.
Yeah.
I'd say she's going to serve Sara, and you have to look for Summer to go on 2 here. Oh, she'll set Sara. Fernanda gets there. Barbara gets it up and over, and Summer Ross. Smart play from her.
Just a high IQ. She's well off the net there, and just knowing where the court is, knowing that the players are in a tough situation, puts it nice and deep. Smart play by Summer. Momentum's in the side of the U.S. right now. See what they can do.
Sara Hughes goes at Barbara. I really don't understand.
I don't like it. Yeah, it's hard to see why you'd go at her at this point of the game. She's she's playing unbelievable, siding out every ball. So
and
Fernanda's clearly struggling.
Yeah, she's clearly not.
Barely siding
wrong.
out. Yeah.
I mean, she's an exceptional player, but she's not 100%. You can see it in her movement. Sara, oh, she misses wide down the line. Brazil is in control now.
It's a tough miss there. She had the right idea. Just out. You got to side this one out.
Barbara at the service line. She goes after Sara again. Summer drifts outside the court to get that set. Sara goes off the block. Here comes Fernanda. Oh, what a swing.
Another great dig by Barbara to put her right up. Fernanda with a nice touch too, and then a great swing, but that's just showing these girls they have all the tools. They're a veteran team.
Barbara has been phenomenal in this match.
Absolutely.
Summer with the set for Sara. Brazil for the point, not yet. Sara Hughes goes down the line. She's successful with that one.
Yeah, that's what she wanted to do on the first one, but that's a really nice shot. See if they can get a little bit of a run here. I think you got to go at Fernanda at this point, see if you can sneak a couple on her.
And Summer has gone at Fernanda more so than Sara has.
Yep.
She's got that aggressive serve down the line, outside shoulder. Drops it right in front of her.
Bit of trouble.
Here's Fernanda. Big swing, and the Brazilians are through to the semifinals. It was a battle game.
Great match. I think Barbara took over a little bit there. She, even on that last play there, I mean, Fernanda sprayed the pass. Barbara's running through it, rolls it back right on the net. Fernanda's able to hammer it. What a game by her. What a game by the Brazilians and also by the Americans. It's high-level volleyball. The U.S. is still alive. Lots of game, lots of tournament left, and Brazilians are moving on to the semifinals tomorrow.
It was a very high level of play from the Brazilians. Barbara, especially after losing the first set, the Brazilians storm back, take it in 3. It's been a fantastic day so far here at Huntington Beach and here on AVP.com. We've got another match coming up in just a moment. It's a USA-Canada affair, Cam.
Should be good.
We get Lauren Findrick and Brooke Sweat matched up against the Canadian girls.
Heather Bansley and Brandy Wilkerson.
That should be a lot of fun here on Stadium Court.